What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I'm Bray Thorne. Sorry about that little delay there at the last second. Sorry about that. We're here, we're ready, and I know it's Friday. It's weird, right? I know, but it's Friday, the 20th of February, meaning this is. I promise you, I'm not muted. Hold on. I am muted on Twitch. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yeah, I thought I pressed the audio switch thing. Interesting. Welcome in, and sorry about the delays, technical difficulties. This was very last minute, even though, yes, I did make a nice thumbnail for YouTube, because YouTube is like, hey, oh, you want to stream here? It's harder work than streaming anywhere else, because you got to make a thumbnail. Cool. But yeah, we're here. It is, I know it's Friday. It's not a normal day for me streaming at the moment. That might change. We'll see. But it's also Friday the 20th of February, meaning it is Ascended Heroes release day, part 2. Part 2. So that meant that if you got up early, or I don't know, didn't sleep, and you stood in line for a few hours, you could get maybe one of these. The ETB for Ascended Heroes that we have been so anxiously awaiting. I got it. I have one. It's here. I also still have a couple of these tech sticker packs. I got a bunch more other stuff. Hell, I got a freaking booster box of Phantasmal Flames, because I feel like I haven't given Phantasmal Flames a fair shake in terms of collecting. So, also a couple of these tins that I don't know why I got them, because they also have Phantasmal Flames and Mega Evolution, which I already have. I don't know, whatever. It's cool tins that have cool Pokemon cards in them. Mega Charizard X and Y EX. So yeah, what's going on? Angry Beaver, how's it going? Natty, don't know if you're still here, but you were here a little earlier. Welcome. And Bears, Beats, and Battle Stars, what's going on? Perfect timing. My pizza and breadsticks about to be delivered. Brand on Friday. It must be my birthday. Is it? It's not. You would know. You would know. But yeah, welcome everybody. So glad to have y'all here. Happy to be here. Yeah, I stood in line for like a while, but yeah, finally got out of work. Everyone around me was sold out, ripped. No, you gotta like stand in line for these. That's just the launch day. Like eventually you'll be able to get it, I guess by normal means, or just order it on tcgplayer.com, but the prices are high. Standing in line, I made some new friends. I got to the place at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. They opened at 9. But I was able to get this for MSRP for $50. That's kind of crazy, considering these that have 3 packs were 30 when I got them, or 35 or something like that. They were a little bit marked up, and this has 9 packs in it, and it has a really, really nice promo card that, for reasons I will show you later, is going to be perfect for the Pokédex, even though I technically have a better one of that very same Pokemon. We'll get into it. Braxton, welcome. How's it going, bud? Welcome everyone. I am hitting the caffeine here because, again, I have not slept very much. Whew. But we're here. I also had to do, well, not had to, but I volunteered to do comms for the Super Metroid Map Rando tournament. That just finished like 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, something like that. And I hammered out the thumbnail for YouTube, which I don't know if anyone's even watching on YouTube. Am I live on YouTube? There's like 2 people hanging out. To those 2 people, I say thank you. I made the thumbnail for there, and I don't know why. I should have just kept this to YouTube, to Twitch, I guess. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Whatever brought you to where you are, you're there. Make the best of it. And I am here with a bunch of Pokemon stuff. This really, I just really wanted to have something on the day of. I'm not expecting a bunch of people to show up. This is out of their out of y'all's routines, right? For people who watch a lot of streams, you get into sort of like routines of who you watch, what days, when, things like that. So changing that up suddenly on you guys, it's going to be weird. And not as many people will show up. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But I appreciate y'all coming in. I haven't pulled it yet, but I heard there's a sick Piplup in Phantasmal Flames. There is, and I would love to get it. Whoever is watching on YouTube, let me know you're alive, please. I worry about y'all. Like 5 of you there. I feel like I might have had a little bit better luck if I had chosen to do this as a vertical stream, but I wasn't set up for that yet. I'm going to eventually. Welcome, Panther. Glad to have you here. Yeah, but this is going to be a stream y'all are not used to anymore because it's going to be a no PC stream. We're not talking about computers. It's also not going to be a 4-hour stream either. It's not going to be super long. So you don't have to like dedicate your whole evening to hanging out here while I just rip Pokemon packs and yap about Pokemon stuff. You can, you know, it'll probably be an hour and a half or so. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is I wanted to go live for this. That's it. That's all. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go live for the 20th. This is kind of my first ever release day. As well, not really. I guess Phantasmal had one, but I think it was after I'd started doing Pokemon stuff, like just before. I meant just before. Doesn't matter. This was to me my first release day, so I wanted to stream during it. I even considered, not that anybody would have showed up, probably maybe a couple of you. I considered streaming from waiting in line, which would have just been boring, and I would have just been yapping and annoying everybody around me. I quickly decided that was not the best plan, and I vetoed it myself. What's up, Rutu? How's it going? Wait a minute. Is this live? Yes. Unless I very accurately predicted those 2 questions. Well, happy Friday question mark isn't technically a question. It just implies confusion, which I get it. No, but this is for the release day for, that's not the form I want. I didn't want to open the form. I'm not doing the form today. I'm so like used to doing that. There we go. Just wanted to get the master list up. And you know what? We'll bring the wheel up too. Why not? Well, at least have it ready for me to add things to it if I need to. I'm here. It was early then late. Don't worry. You're good. You arrived precisely when you meant to. I was, yeah. I mean, I was like, oh, it'll be in 20 minutes. And then I started in 25 minutes. So it's okay. What a mess. Okay, cool. All right. So, yes, we have the ETB. We got 1. I had saved 2 tech sticker packs. So that's 6 more packs of Ascended Heroes. I did pretty good with it, I think. I'm trying to remember what I got from it, but it was pretty good. If I do recall correct. Let me see. I can at least say this thanks to the spreadsheet here. When I did... let's see. When was it? There it is. Ascended Heroes, Blister. I made it a mega pack. I'm not going to do that for regular stuff, just for Japanese cards. But I got 7 new cards and 7 upgrades out of that. I'm sure 1 or 2 of them was an illustration rare. I don't know. We'll see. Look at that. 5 streams. Nice. Panther. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Natty. Okay, how are we looking up here? Looking pretty good. I'll give y'all a better view There it is. Man, the colors really pop on this one. What's up, Brish? How's it going? I really like that what they've started doing with ETBs is they started putting in the color of that set, they started putting the Pokeball there. So if you have a bunch of these, this is what it collapses down to. If you have a bunch of these on a shelf or something, you can immediately identify what set it is or how, you know, if like this one, I don't remember what I'm using this one for. This is this all sorted? This is all sorted shiny stuff, as in reverse hollows that are spares. And then this is, I think, unsorted, and then some items in Japanese. So I haven't sorted those yet because they're harder to sort for trainer cards. You know, whatever you're doing, these, if you have them on a shelf, can help you identify what's in it, because one of the best things about ETBs is the storage that you get out of them. Don't fall down, thank you. And then, of course, I have these guys right here. Two of the tech sticker pack collections that I got before, but they were just on the wheel and they never came up. So thankfully, I thought I was going to be able to get more stuff today because I earlier showed up, but they were really like, pick one thing. And there's like, you can get like 3 tins, or you can get this 4-pack blister. Everyone was going for the ETBs. I was like 5 people away from not being able to get an ETB. And I showed up 3 hours early. They had 40 at the place I went to. And I was like number 34, 35. Shador, what's up? Welcome. I appreciate those people who do show up to the YouTube stream. I feel like that audience is a lot more about habit. Like they'll come out Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. If I do streams on any other days, they're not used to that. Usually when I do extra streams, it's just on Twitch. So whoever does show up on YouTube, I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I was actually thinking on this view that I might shrink chat a little bit just to give me a little bit more room. We're mostly going to keep things just normal vertical, kind of like what you see here. Look at me on this side of the screen now. Like this is the size of a vertical video. But this is a little extra wide, and we could even widen that a little bit and just add borders at top and bottom. But the whole point is that we're refining this thing about like the setup for quickly creating short form content for the forthcoming Pokemon YouTube channel. But yeah, welcome everybody. So what else did I get today? Because what was limited was any Ascended Heroes products. But the smart shops, because I went to 2. Well, I went to 3, but one I walked immediately out of. It was one I had never been to. I went to 2 shops today I'd never been to before. I didn't even know we had them here. And the second one, I was just like, oh, the first new shop I went to, I was just like, wow, y'all really want to hold on to your products, don't you? And I noped out of there. But so while I was at the first place where I got this, I couldn't help myself, okay? For those of y'all who were there last night, I got another Nihil Zero 30-pack booster box because that set is so good. Or at least it's been good to me, and I really like the Japanese sets. Fun fact, check this out. It's been discounted. 85 for 30 packs of 5 cards per pack. And it is the newest set out there right now, which is going to be perfect order when it comes to when it's printed in English. I couldn't go without. Like I just like having these to go with my other 2 Japanese sets that I can open at any time. And I also picked up. Well, I mentioned this earlier. It's a bit redundant. I wanted these tins, and these were like $20 a piece. Okay. At this, I think I might have found, by the way, my new favorite shop. It's not the one I went to in the morning, and I regret that. But I picked up these really cool tins that were like $20 a piece, and they have 4 packs each. It's just more Phantasmal Flames, but it's Mega Charizard X and Y, and I have both tins, and I'm getting both EX cards. I did not have this one yet. What is this B-Bucks command? What is that, Panther? It's just the name of the channel points. You just click on the channel points and you can do things with the channel points. Not enough things. I need to add more things, but yeah. So what makes these redundant? I think these have at least 2 or 3 Phantasmal Flames packs in them, maybe Mega Evolution. Well, what makes it redundant is that I also picked up at that shop a Phantasmal Flames booster box. 36 packs. It was one of the best deals they had there. And I have only pretty much opened like 1 ETB of Phantasmal Flames, which is the previous set, like the last set up until today, or I guess when these launched, which was like a paper launch, basically, since it's all paper, isn't it? This was the newest set. And I have not opened that many packs of this. So this is a subset of the Mega Evolution base set. And I'm going to open, in order to sort of stretch this out a bit, I'm probably going to do, I really want to do the ETB first, guys. I really want to do the ETB first. I should. That's what I'm going to do. That's the whole point of the stream. But then we're going to save these to do more Ascended Heroes later. But I'm going to do some of these other things. I've also had this thing staring at me since I got back from the trip. Just a Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle. But I think I have this on the wheel, and I think that's where it should stay. Because if there's something like, I don't know, an SIR Evolution in here, I like the idea that it had been sitting in this box on my desk just for like however long, until the wheel allowed me to open it. I don't know. The main thing is, some of y'all showed up. I appreciate that. There was no guarantee of that for me. But I'm happy you did. This is just a very, very random, quick stream. We're just going to open some Pokemon cards and chat and have a good time. And I'm going to record, of course, while I'm doing the Pokemon stuff, because that's the only way I can justify this. I promise you. That's not entirely true. I'm very good at justifying things. All right. I was checking to see if you had enabled stream element tracking of them. No. I'm not sure what I would be able to do with that, but there's a lot of stuff about streaming I never really delved too much into. I don't know if that's a failure on my part or if it's just like a bonus if a streamer gets like really into the weeds on that stuff, but I'm kind of happy with the way everything runs right now as it is. The only thing I need to do is add more channel point redemptions. That's the main thing I need to do. Okay. I can't just stare at this thing anymore. I've been staring at it since this morning, and it's just been like, look at him just smiling there at me. Our buddy Dragonite there. There are some amazing pulls in this set. Supposedly, the pull rates are middling. Like, some people say they're like Prismatic Evolutions, which is bad. Some people say they're way better. I think it's just up to that person's individual luck. We have 9 packs in here. We'll see what we get. Either way, it's a new set, and I should still be getting... Well, the thing is, I've opened 2 high-class boxes of Mega Dreams. There's 20 packs of Mega Dreams, which is the Japanese version of this. There are new cards for the English version, but I have a lot of the cards. It's not going to add a lot to the Pokédex, but man, I was checking. I need to basically go through and do a full count of how many cards I have in the Pokédex. We're like... not super far off from getting like, well, I think we're at least more than halfway to finishing the Pokédex already after just a couple of months. That's crazy. But if you're here, if you like watching when I open Pokemon stuff, this is the stream for you because it is just that. It's just dedicated to that. We're going to be getting to that in a second. It's going to be just a big old Pokemon stream. So I hope you're cool with that. I am. It's just going to be a lot of dopamine for me. If you did, it would have had the bot tell me how many I have and my ranking amongst all followers with them. Interesting. Interesting. Is that something that y'all are interested in? Is that like a thing? I know there's some people who are like, I don't know, in like over 100,000, a couple 100,000, something like that, who are just like lurkers that have been here all the time. I don't even know what those numbers get up to. I'm not a professional lurker like some of my community thankfully is. I appreciate all of my lurkers. Y'all are great, by the way. And I understand if you're not here because you're professionally lurking in another stream right now. I'm also not really used to streaming in the just chatting category. Been around for just a short time and already got like 36K. Okay, there's probably people in the millions, honestly. Give me just a second. Okay. I am ready. It is too bad that we couldn't do a thing where the channel's already established. We got the ETBs like a week early. We could record stuff and that because there are content creators who've had these for like days or a week or something. Where we could record something and launch it on the day, things like that. But that's the kind of stuff you don't just expect. You work for it. You work towards those kinds of things. And we're not there yet. It is a little deja vu because I have done that work before, but for a different category altogether. But okay. How's this looking, by the way, if I bring this up later? Okay, I got to adjust it a bit. And I got to add a few things to it. Okay. I think I will go to this angle. 1 second. Just, I got to remember to look at the right camera. That one. Okay. February 20th, 2026. Ascended Heroes Day. Kind of. It was like a second Ascended Heroes Day. Whenever this video comes out, just know I'm very excited because I waited in line and got myself one ETB. And we're going to open it right now. I love the colors of this ETB. The design of it is so nice. And I can already tell you I love this set, Ascended Heroes, because I opened a lot of Mega Dream stuff. Not a lot compared to other Pokemon creators, but enough to know I love this set. There are so many beautiful cards in this set, and we should be able to still add some to the Pokédex. At least a lot of upgrades should come out of this. Because there's a lot of shiny cardboard in this set. But I've never, of course, like anyone else, I haven't opened much. I've opened a couple tech sticker collections. That was it. But let's get this thing open. No, that's not quite appropriate. Let me see. What about... No, hold on. That doesn't feel momentous enough. Let's... There we go. Perfect. Look at the color matching. That's a little nod to One Piece, of course. I don't know if I'll ever get into the TCG, but I do love the anime. Also, shout out to Mini Katana. What's up, Astral? How's it going? JJ Blinks. Is there a specific card you're hoping to get? Not really. I mean, whatever the biggest chase cards would be cool, but... There's a lot of good cards in here, and I'd be happy with pretty much it. The main thing is if I'm going to get any kind of illustration rare or special illustration rare, I do think there are really cool trainer cards in here, but I'd rather have it be a Pokemon for the Pokedex. Like that's what I'd prefer. All right, let's get into it. Of course, this is the booklet that comes with it. Gives you the whole guide on collecting this. You can mark things off as you get them. It shows you rarities, things like that. And then you start getting to illustration rares, and there are just so many cool ones. But some of these that I do already have from Mega Dreams. And then, of course, towards the back is where you get the SIRs, the really big hitters. Just some really dope cards. And, of course, there's 2 gold cards, both the Mega Charizard Y and the Mega Dragonite EX. So the big chase, though, is the Mega Gengar EX SIR. This thing is going for like, I don't know, like $800 or $1,000 or something like that, raw, ungraded, and like $4,500 or $5,000 with a PSA 10. So that, I mean, would obviously be cool. I like Gengar a lot, but like I'm not going to cry if I don't get it. So let's crack this thing open and see what's inside, because there is a very cool promo card in here that is going to be super good for my Pokedex. Also, best thing about ETBs is the card-shaped storage. Some nice sleeves here. Oh, if you like the coloring of this and you like Dragonite, you're going to love these, but you shouldn't use them necessarily. They're a little too tight for for your cards. It's good if you're going to play with them, though. If you're going to play the TCG, it can be okay, I guess. But there's better ones. This is what I was talking about. This is En's Zekrom right here. Look at this. This thing is super sick, and it's going to pair really nicely with another card I have that I'll show y'all later. Like, I mean, I guess I could. No, I'll do it later. Of course, you get your, I think, 40 or so energy cards. You get some really dope looking dice here. You get the Mega Dragonite coin. This is plastic. Don't let the metallic looking nature of it fool you. It is plastic. At least on one side it looks metallic. And of course, 9 packs of Ascended Heroes. There it is. So, hoping we get something really good out of this. Let's get into it. Okay, hold on just a moment. Chanel Cerberus just dropped a tier 1 sub. Let's go, nerds. Thank you, Shanala. Welcome back to the Swarm. I'm pretty sure there was no interruption to you being part of the Swarm, but still, welcome. You came just in time. Hey, what's up, Chris? How's it going over in YouTube? Yeah, we're doing Ascended Heroes. Exciting. All right, let's get into this right here. We're gonna start off and see just how well we can do. I think I should go to, at this point, I should go to manual focus. That should look good. Okay. How are these going to open up? Guess it probably wants me to do it this way, and that's fine. Interesting feeling to this pack material. All right. I believe now this should have some hollow energies too, which I really like. We'll see. Okay, so we have Execute, Salandit, Chikorita, Night Stretcher, Frostmoth, Haunter, Lily's Determination. Good card with TCG. We have an Energy Reverse Sneasel, Reverse Energy Sneasel. That's what it means when it has the energy that it uses on there. Yo, what the heck already? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this? Immediate illustration rare, first pack magic every time. What is this? Come on. That is an awesome Mischievous card, and it's going to look amazing in the Pokedex. Come on. Can we get a double? No, it's Team Rocket Spite Ops. I have like a million of those, and that is okay. All right. Let's get a better look at this thing. Off to a very, very good start. That is a cute card. Of course, open a fresh pack of penny sleeves here, but this is going to get also a top loader. Okay, off to a good start. Pack number 2. Sure. I don't know. What can I say? Listen, when they were like, okay, which one do you want? Because they had them on the shelf there. I was like, give me the one with the Gengar. I mean, hello. And they were like, we'll try. I don't know. You stick around. You'll see some cool cards get pulled, I guess. And we have a Holo Energy. I love sets with Holo Energy, and this one is really slick. Of course, purple. It's reflective. This is right up my alley. Okay. Starly. Tangela. I got Erica's Tangela, the Erica's Tangela or Tangela. Illustration rare. That's one I got from the... I guess I got that from... Yeah, I got it from a tech sticker collection, I guess. Noibat. Totodile. Weepinbell. Banette. Premium Power Pro. Pokepad. Alliteration. Team Rocket Spite Ops. Oh, no. No. No! No! Oh! What? SIR or no, Mega Attack Rare. Mega Attack Rare. Yo, we got the Mega Diancie EX Mega Attack Rare Pack 2. Stop. Okay. Dude, what? Look. All right. Wait. I didn't. I just like, and I was just like, I don't know. Okay, look, that's pretty lucky, but like, this set does have God packs. Okay, just saying. Yonoko, what's up? That's so Mega Attack Rares. I think you're supposed to get one. I don't know. That one feels... I don't know. The thing is, I don't get upset. Like, I don't obsessively look up a bunch of... Maybe that's bad for a Pokemon, for an aspiring Pokemon creator. I don't know. To not, like, look everything up. I don't know. But that's 2 packs, 2 hits. Come on. I do need to check something really quick. 1 second. Okay, good. All right, pack number 3. That's crazy. Okay. Like, the thing is, if I get nothing else out of this whole ETB, that was already worth it. What do we think the odds of that are? though. Foreshadowing. Zigzagoon. Medicham. Dratini. Spiritomb. Mimikyu. Vikavolt is new for the Pokedex. That is a really nice Kilowattrel, but I think I have a full holo. But that's the energy reverse. I don't know. We'll see. A Love Ball Snorunt. That's freaking sick. I love it. Look at that. It's got a butt on it or something on the ball. It's weird. Okay, and Holo Entei. Okay, the streak had to end at some point. It did. It did. Two for 2 was really good. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But like my thing is this: as long as I'm getting new cards for the Pokédex or upgrading ones I already have, I am happy. I was not expecting that kind of start to this. And I always wonder, like, if you get the hit at the beginning of the video, does it ruin the video or does it make it better? Let me know in the comments. Another Poképad. Diglett, Wurmple, Charmander, a Prism Energy. That's nice. Carbink is maybe new for the Pokédex. I don't know. Urbane, new trainer card for me. Charmeleon Reverse Energy is nice. That's an upgrade for Charmeleon. And we got a Pokeball Kilowattrel. They're really throwing Kilowattrels at me with this set. What is the deal? Okay. And okay, come on. Another hit, Miraidon EX. Okay, yeah. That is a gorgeous card. It's a little washed out. Is that just me? It's a little bit washed out in terms of color, but it's very, very shiny and very textured. That is really nice. 3 out of 4 were hits. Oh, man. Pack number 4 out of 9. 4 of 9. Look, it would be me that like waited until this long to get into Pokemon and then find out I have hot hands when it comes to pulling cards. Who knows? You just never know what your calling might be. Snorunt. These cards are a mess over here. Meowth. Okay, just hang out. There you go, cards. Okay. Meowth. Badoo. There's a really cool Badoo card that I would love to get from this. Counter Gain. Light Ball. Salazzle. Delcatty is new for the Pokedex. Yes. Misdreavus doesn't quite match this one here in terms of well, chances for getting in the Pokedex. That's going to be this one, but still a really nice reverse energy Misdreavus. Dusk Ball Mawile. I am a little bit unsure whether this is technically better than Mawile EX, Mega Mawile EX, but I don't think so. It depends on how the market reacts to like Dusk Ball or Friend Ball or Quick Ball, all the different balls that they have in this set. And King Gambit Hollow. Okay. Maybe now we're doing this like Star Trek movies. Every other one is a hit. But that means you got to go through a lame one first, like every other one as well. Okay, basic energy. All right. Why do I keep saying that? Of course it is. We know it's a basic energy. Calm down. Psyduck, Meryl, Stunfisk, Linoon, Vanillux, Drampa, Pangoro, Noibat. What is... I don't know what that means. Is that dragon type, I guess? Maybe? I don't know what that means. Love Ball Ralts. I think that's an upgrade from my Ralts. And Groudon Hollow. Okay, it's cooling off a bit. It's cooling off a bit. That's okay. I think we already got what we came here to get. The thing is, like, I'm opening these in the order that they were sitting in the ETB. So I don't think they intentionally put hits in certain spots in the order of that. Pawnyard, Roly-Coly, Togetic, Ghastly, Fighting Gong, Glastrier, Raichu. That's my first Raichu card. Believe it or not, that is my first Raichu card. So that is a new Pokemon for the Pokedex. Another Holo Spidops, or reverse. This is a Leaf Energy one. And Camerupt, Quick Ball, and Executor Holo. Okay, this is the penultimate pack. 2 left. I do like the way these packs feel. They are crispy. This is not, oh, like nice hollow steel energy. Love that. It's not detailed like you get in like 151 with like the Cosmo hollow pattern or anything. It's just foil, but it is nice. It's like an upgrade over a standard energy. This Pikachu, I like this Pikachu card. It's really cute. I do have it, but I think it's really cute. Okay, Tarantula, Ghastly, Swirlix, Bayleaf, Team Rocket's Archer. Doesn't even have a bow. What do you mean? What do you mean, Archer? Frostmoth, Salandit, Fire Energy, Tarantula, Team Rocket, Reverse. That's pretty dope. I think that's an upgrade for that Pokemon. And Togekiss Hollow. Now, I know we've already had good luck, and this is a little greedy of me, but RGB, buddy, we need a little bit of last pack mojo, all right? Come on. Give me something. Give me something here. More something. I know. We already did good. We already did good. I'm not even mad at that. I think one reason I'm so excited, I really like these sets and subsets that have been coming out is because I really liked Legend ZA. And it's a lot of the Pokemon that were in that game. So it's really enjoyable to open these and add these to my collection. A lot of 5th gen Pokemon. Buddy Buddy Poffin. Corellia. Never make the obvious joke. Slugma. Pawniard. Team Rocket's Watchtower. Electric. Noivern. Rotom. Psychic Energy Reverse. Miss Magus, Dusk Ball, Miss Magus. And the final card is Larry's Staraptor Full Hollow. Well, I would say we did pretty good regardless. This is a good haul. Plus, add to that, let me show you why I'm so excited about this ends Zekrom. Okay, but that's the shot of what we got here. But I gotta show you this. And yes, this does go in the video. A quick explainer here. But some of y'all may know that, don't worry that this is a tin that I'm keeping things in. These are very secure, keeping them in, yeah. But I pulled this Zekrom EX, basically chase card for Black Bolt from the first pack of the first ETB I ever opened for that. And I've been kicking myself like, do I sell it raw? Do I get it graded? It doesn't look perfectly centered. Or does it go in the binder? Since it's not perfectly centered, I wouldn't get a 10. But now that this card is in play, so to speak, now that I have this, like, look, I'll show you this. This is one that I pulled, I think, from Journey Together. I got to find it real quick. This thing is way too massive for this setup. Where is Reshiram and Zekrom? Where are you guys at? Sorry, I should have thought this out. I should have had this better planned. Oh, I can just look up the Pokédex number right here. Hold on, I got it right here. And it is 644. Got it. I was almost there. So now I can basically choose whatever I want to do there. Because honestly, I can't think that there is a better pairing than these two cards right next to each other in the Pokédex. Look at that. Ends Reshiram, ends Zekrom. So, look at that. This dude and his pets. Crazy. So this promo card is going into the Pokédex, and I now have to figure out what I'm going to do with this one. Whether I'm going to sell it, get it graded, we'll see. But there's more. I do have more. I have more Ascended Heroes to open, so get subscribed or hit follow so you don't miss it, and I'll see you then. Okay, there we go. That was good. That went well, I would say. It couldn't continue though. I feel like it's better when the hits are at the end. But that's the thing. That's how you guys know I'm not actually like, I'm literally just ripping these things open just right in front of you, because like if I were swaying it in one way or another, I would have it happen that way, where it's at the end that the big hit comes through. I'm going to have so many cards to sort. I already have a ton of cards to sort. Oh my God. Okay, I will put those there. And these can go in the ETB from whence they came. Hey. Back up. There we go. Then protect them with this guy right here, these dividers. And throw the energies in there too. I'll sort that all out later. And we also have these sleeves right here. That'll keep everything in place nicely. Okay. B3B did not happen. What? B3B? Okay. Target practice. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but thank you for the kind words, I think. Thank you. Okay. I'm curious. This is all very new. So I'm not going into this other than like the Mega Dragonite SIR and like the Mega Gengar. I don't have any idea of what anything is worth, and that all is still settling. That's all still being figured out. About 14 bucks for that thing. Not bad, not bad. Not that I'm selling it. I'm curious how it all shakes out. Because I think what I'll see happen, like I'm going to see comments on it. Like, why was he so excited about a $14 card? I don't care. This is a $10 card. I don't care. It's awesome. Look at it. It's going to look amazing in the Pokédex. That is where the joy is at. When a card is worth a lot, I actually get stressed out. Like that Zekrom. I've been like tearing my hair out, figuratively speaking, because it's like a $400 card, and like it would look sick in the Pokédex if I also got the white Reshiram. But then like that plus the red Victini, that trio of cards is like worth like 1,200 bucks. It's like irresponsible for me to keep it if I'm lucky enough to pull them, but I'm trying to collect. So to me, getting cards that are freaking sick and will look awesome in the Pokédex but aren't worth a lot, that takes away the decision of like, God, do I sell this to buy more sealed product, to just whatever? No, I don't worry about it. I'm just like, this is going to be dope. It's what I wanted. This is good. So I'm totally fine with that. All right, sorry. It's old school RuneScape lingo. Back to back gets shortened to B2B. Then it goes a B3B, back 3 back. Okay, got it. B5B and so on. It's a funny way to say it when something happens back to back more than once. That is funny. I like that. Okay, if you are watching this, that's the wrong button. You're awesome. Thank you for being here. I'm not done. We're not done. Like, we're just getting started. Yes, that was the title thing, the ETB, whatever, but like, we've got more Ascended Heroes, 6 packs to be exact, bars. We've got, I honestly want to rip into Phantasmal. I want to do like a solid amount of digging through Phantasmal Flames. There's some really cool cards in there. I also have Mega Evolution base set to get that Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur triptych, because I already have the 1 card from it. It's the illustration rares. There's also more Japanese sets. How fun was that last night? Right? Super fun. I'll answer that for you. It was super fun. And we pulled some ridiculously cool stuff. So yeah, don't go anywhere. Let's just hang out. Let's rip some Pokemon packs. There's no pressure on me right now to help with PC stuff. Generally, when I stream gaming stuff or anything not PC related, people will still come in and ask a question or two. That's fine. That doesn't bother me at all. It's conversational. But as for filling out the form, if you do want help with stuff, go ahead and fill out the form. But you'll get help on Sunday, not today, not tonight. So let me think about what I want to open. So with these two, what we can do, we've got these 2 tins. And these 2 tins, one is Mega Charizard. Oh, let's go back to auto. We've got these 2 tins, Mega Charizard X and Y. And we can do a battle. We can battle it out, see which one has better hits in it. Each one I think has 4 packs. The tins are super cool. I am going to find cool ways to use these. I was like, what if I got one of these? There's some larger tins and I got like a mini PC and I took the shell off the mini PC and built it into a Pokemon tin. How freaking cool would that be? Yeah. That would be the 2 channels melding into one for a moment there. If you ever see, once the Pokemon channel is established, if you ever see Brayathorn and Brayathorn EX under the channel, it's because it's basically being published on both channels, which is a cool thing you can do now. I was wondering if for the first like 10 shorts for the new channel, if I should publish them on both, do a collaboration between my main channel and that one, and then sort of then ease off on the main channel, let that just be tech. I really kind of want to avoid that if I can. It would, though. It would be cool. Okay. So I think this would be a fun one. We do Mega Charizard X versus Mega Charizard Y. Why? Because it would be fun. And also I need this for my Pokédex. Not really. It's all Charizard. But it would be kind of cool for a Mega Charizard deck because I already have one of these that I pulled. And then I have the Mega Attack Rare ones too. I've got 2 of those, one in Japanese, one in English. One was a promo, one I actually pulled. But yeah, that's going to be cool. We'll do that. 1 second. I am slightly worried about target practice there. Like, I feel like maybe you were meaning to send a personal message to someone or someone and you accidentally put it in our chat, but I don't know what the context is for that. Thanks, I guess. Were we talking about maybe the set Journey Together? I mean, that is a set for Pokemon cards. Could be. Could be. So I'm going to actually keep these separate so that I can track individually. I'm going to put these up. And we will come back to opening, to ripping Ascended Heroes. We do have those 2 tech sticker collections. We'll rip those later. But for now, I want to do this because it seems like a good time. Okay, perfect. I'm thinking. I kind of want to get better background separation. I'm going to dim the floodlights that I use to sort of light up the walls. Give me a second. You see how dim I have them right now. I am getting some light bleed from my main key light to the wall, so that won't make a huge difference, but let's see. Yeah, it's not making like any difference because, oh, it is. Okay, that works. Okay, let's do this. When it comes to Charizard, which one's better? Mega Charizard X or Mega Charizard Y? If you're looking at the TCG or the VGC, you'll find different answers for that based on strategies, yada, yada. That's boring. Let's actually find out the better way by battling it out with these 2 tins of Mega Charizard X and Y. This is in the wrong order here. Sorry, RGB. There you go, buddy. Let's find out with these 2 tins which one is stronger by doing a pack battle between these 2 tins. It's a little silly, but we're doing it. Let's go. We're going in alphabetical order. So that means X is first. I think these tins look super cool. They're only like $22. I was actually at a place it was in Corpus Christi. It's called Cotton's and Cards and Collectibles, I think. Really, really cool place with really cool people and really solid pricing, pretty much market pricing for everything. So there we go. Each of these will have a promo card. Of course, this one has Mega Charizard X EX. And that's going to go to my EX collection, potentially, if I do a Mega Charizard deck. That's where it'll go. And we have 4 packs in each box. It's going to be Phantasmal Flames, Mega Evolution base set, and Journey Together. So we're going to reverse this. We're leaving Mega Charizard X pack for last. We're starting it off with Journey Together. A set that I have had good and bad times with. But it's been generous to me. It's been stingy before. Let's just see how this one treats us. I don't feel like the value of a set should be defined by whether or not it has a $500 or $1,000 single chase card. I like it when it's when it just has really cool art, and I think there's a lot of really cool cards for. Ooh, ew! That's the rare. Do y'all see this? Look at this. Is that an error card? Holy jeez, that's the rare. Well, gee, I hope it's a good one. Great. All right, so we got Togedemaru. Hold on. We're switching to manual focus here. There we go. Now we'll go out of focus. Okay. Squovit, Paris, Milcery, Lily's Pearl, Greedent, Regice, Alolan Graveler Reverse, Copperaja Reverse, and Ludicolo Hollow. Nothing new for me there. Not a problem. Now we're moving on to Mega Evolution base set. There are 2 chase cards in this for me, and they are not SIRs. They are the Ivysaur and Venusaur illustration rares that make up the triptych with Bulbasaur, because I already have the stamped illustration rare that came with the enhanced booster box. I just need to pull those other 2 to have the perfect start, in my opinion, to my Pokedex. All right. Grievard, Sandshrew. I really love the art for this. It is Shinji Kanda, and Shinji Kanda never misses. With the color saturation, with the detail, with the mood of the artwork. Spearow, Magneton, Golden Go. Pick your poison, I guess. Premium Power Pro, Grumpig, Mantine Reverse. Do I have Mantine? I don't know if I have Mantine yet. That could be new for the Pokedex. Love that. Pyroar Reverse and Mega Mawile EX. That's a hit right there. It is my third, though. My third Mega Mawile EX, but I will take it. That's 1 point, though. That's a hit for Mega Charizard X. Okay. Hey, maybe Mega Gengar is going to show up here. That could be something. Also, yes, this is the card with the ridiculous print line going across it. If you can, I don't know if you'll be able to see it with the penny sleeve on it. I don't know, whatever. Oh wait, no, that was in Journey Together. Never mind. Just cut that part out. Editing is fun. Murkrow, Gligar, Zigzagoon. This is a different set. This is subset Phantasmal Flames. Misdreavus, Jumbo Ice Cream, Delicious. Glycor. Do y'all say Gliscor or Glycor? Because Glycor. Eternatus. Is that my first Eternatus card? It might be. Genesect Reverse. I have a Genesect EX in the Pokedex. Linoon Reverse. Okay, that's not fair. No, actually, this is awesome. Wait, that was my mistake. This is actually awesome. Oh boy, okay, I gotta explain. Miss Magus EX, ultra rare. That is a gorgeous card. The texturing is beautiful. The art is simple. The background is cool and simple as well, with little looks like bubbles or something. I don't know what's going on back there. But let me explain why I got... It's dumb. I just did, if you saw the video where I opened my first Ascended Heroes ETB, which is really well fitted to its packaging for some reason. I made a mistake. I thought that I had just gotten... I thought this was Miss Magus for some reason. But no, it's Misdreavus. So now, in the Pokédex, I'm going to have these two right next to each other. So it's actually super dope. It is actually super dope. But I was like, oh, which one am I going to put in the Pokédex? They're the same Pokemon. They're not, and I was wrong. You just Just wait for me over there, buddy. Okay, final pack. This tin is not bad. An EX and an ultra rare, full art. Heck yes. And this is the Mega Charizard X pack, so it's got to be a heavy hitter, right? It's definitely the moodier looking of the two. Oh, is it lagging? Okay. If you're enjoying this, I do this on live stream between talking, helping people out with PC stuff who are new to PCs, looking for help finding the right PC for their budget and needs. This is I do a nice blend on my streams of tech content and Pokemon content. So if you like both of those things, which if you like one, you probably like the other, come hang out. Mamoswine, another delicious jumbo ice cream. Reverse Bolton could be an up. Wait, no, I think I have a Bolton illustration rare. Never mind. Swinub reverse. And Mega Sharpedo EX. We were 3 for 3 after the very disappointing Journey Together. That's Journey Together pack. 3 for 3. How is Mega Charizard Y gonna beat that? That's crazy. Now, if there's an SIR in the mix, then I think that's an automatic win for Mega Charizard Y. Particularly, hey, what if we get the gold Mega Charizard Y from Phantasmal Flames from the Mega Charizard Y10? Who knows? But let's move on to round 2. Fight. Sorry, I just like that effect. I should sleeve both of these, actually. I'm not a big fan of how they packaged this. There's really no better way. What if I actually just rip that so I don't bend the card? There we go. There's our Mega Charizard YEX promo card. And that's going to go along with those hits. And this is going to be our Mega Charizard XEX promo card. And that goes with these. Technically, it's kind of like having 4 hits. And of course, 4 more packs. And it's going to be the same mix, I imagine. Yep, it's exactly the same, including the pack. Well, the pack art is different on Journey Together, I believe. But we are doing it in that same order with, well, actually, this isn't really fair, is it? That's Mega Charizard X. What if it sabotages Mega Charizard Y's bid for supremacy here? Well, we'll just have to risk it. And we will see how it goes. I'm actually changing these because if you look at the card, this way they're facing each other. So there you go. That's Mega Charizard Y facing off right there. Okay, starting it off with Journey Together. Okay, actually I need to keep these separated. Okay. Cubone, Lechonk, Joltik, Larvesta, Weezing, Ruffian, Cinccino, Reverse Carablast, Yuka Mori. I might have already gotten this, but if I didn't, that is an awesome addition to the Yuka Mori collection or the Pokedex either way. Reverse Joltik, and Lily's Clefairy EX. A better effort from Journey Together on behalf of Mega Charizard Y. So that's one hit. Two more and it's a tie. But it is, I don't know, I guess I have to take into consideration, like, then the value of the cards, I guess. I don't like to look at that too much, but it's whatever. Okay, Mega Evolution base set. Can I not ruin this pack, please? That'd be great. Thank you. All right. Onyx. Ice Cube. Lopunny. Knucklestack. Spiritomb. Gumshoes. Surfing Beach. Lunatone Reverse, Snom Reverse, and Meganium Hollow. Now, here's the thing. If this next pack, which is our first Phantasmal Flames pack for Mega Charizard Y tin here, if this one doesn't get anything, the last pack literally has to have an SIR to have a chance of winning. All right, let's see. Let's see. I mean, it's a fair shot for either one. But can we just talk about how many hits there are in general? These tins are really good. A Charmander. Bronzor. Trapinch. Krokorok. Mamoswine. Delicious Jumbo Ice Cream. Wigglytuff. Snubble Reverse. Yo, that's creepy, but kind of awesome. Look at the illustration rare Wigglytuff. The eyes, I can't feel my legs. I can't move. Oh my God. That is a huge point in favor of Mega Charizard Y. And I don't know. All right, put in the comments. Is this cute or creepy? Chat, what do we think? Cute or creepy? And also, which is creepier? That one Flareon alternate art from back in the day, or like with the giant empty eyes? I don't know. If you know, you know. That is, you know what? They both have a card where I was like, I need to put a top loader on this. So somewhere in the middle. Okay. That is tough to judge, honestly. I think this would make more of an impact in the Pokédex. I personally have a preference toward this one because it's like, hey, you're not going to miss the Wigglytuff spot here. You're not going to miss that number in the Pokédex. You'll see it. Last pack. You know what? Let's get, you know, this isn't fair. This isn't fair to Mega Charizard X, but last pack Mojo RGB. This is for Mega Charizard Y. Let's give it a chance to really bring this home. Absol, Swinub, Snubble, Apom, Delicious Jumbo Ice Cream, Granbull, Tauros, also Tauros, but reflective, Dizzying Valley, and the final chance, the final card is a Holo Genesect. Well, I am having a little trouble deciding because this card is crazy. And I kind of like Mega Charizard Y. Personally, I like a little bit more. But they honestly tied. They tied, except I'm thinking it's Mega Charizard Y. What do you think? Put in the comments which one you think won. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up on the screen which of these tins, like, well, that's not really fair because I opened one first, and if, because it's the same decks. Okay, here's the total amount of cards, new Pokemon we gained, and how many were upgrades. But let me know in the comments which of these you think is the winner. It's Mega Charizard Y. It's yeah, like here. There we go. It's just like okay, get subscribed. Was that fun? Yeah, the polls have been crazy today. This is such a good card to have for Wigglytuff. Like, no joke. For a Pokédex, that is one of the best Wigglytuff cards for a Pokédex. No, I'm hungry apparently. And this next to the it wasn't equal. I was wrong. I missed one. Oops. Here. Short add-on. This is an add-on to the Mega Charizard X versus Mega Charizard Y battle. Actually, real quick, I actually mishandled these. There is a second EX, or third EX in the Mega Charizard X. So that makes it even closer. Let me know in the comments which one you think won, and don't let the hypnotic Wigglytuff influence you. Or do. I don't care. Okay. That was fun. I like doing stuff like that. I mean, anybody can turn on a camera and just like rip packs, but I like making it interesting by doing things like that. As soon as I saw both of those tins, I was like, oh yeah, that's been a topic of discussion before, like which one's better. So yeah, we've had some good polls today though. Like seriously. Oh, this is going to be easy. I just have to store them in the tin that it came from. That's going to make it easier to track. Wait, that's wrong. No, that's correct. Is it? Which one is the right one? Oh, they're on both sides. It depends on the lid. Okay. All right. All right. That is okay. That's X. And there, here is Mega Charizard Y. My stomach, relax, buddy. We'll eat later. Jeez. It's a storm rolling in. Oh, yeah. I promise I know how to close a tin. I think for the next thing, here's what we'll do. Because again, I'm tired today. Wait, what did I get rid of that? Hold on, I gotta put that back on. I'm tired today also, like, well, I mean, I can't just rip all my Pokemon. I can't just like open all my sealed product. I gotta have some still remaining to keep on doing this. So what we'll do is this. We'll do another wheel spin. We'll do a wheel spin. And after that, we will do the tech sticker packs, tech sticker collections. We'll do that. Although I did want to open some Phantasmal Flames. Let's just do a Phantasmal Flames thing. But I got to think, like, what would I be chasing from Phantasmal Flames? Like, I mean, there's the obvious SIR, right? But no, the thing is, it's supposedly, apparently not that hard to hit it. I would love to. And if I don't know, if I wanted to have a lot of fun with it, I could do like the big baller Pokemon tubers do, and just like, let's open all 36 packs and just show you the hits, because that's all that matters. That's not me though. That's not how I work. It's cool. I like watching those, but that just doesn't work for me. What are we doing? Oh, that's right. I was going to look at Phantasmal. So if we look at this, this is a TCG player guide to Phantasmal Flames. And just so you know, to get this from a local card shop, I paid $3 more than market price. $2.27 more than market price. That is a good card shop. And the reason I say that market price is what you'll usually pay at an independent card shop. There are places that will add $150 to that. And just because there's people who don't look at the market. They're like, oh, my kid really wants this. Well, I guess I don't have to buy them a laptop for school. I'll just get them these cards. Like, yeah. So I have, by the way, 3 of these, which is awesome because when I get into the TCG, this is a really good card for the TCG, and I want to actually use these. I mean, it's an $8 card, so that is a bit extravagant to use in regular play, but this is the Piplup card that a lot of people want out of this, and I really do like it. This is the artist that did this, that did the one of the famous evolutions for Prismatic Evolutions. So I like that they show that. They show other cards by Jiro Susumu. I read that a little too quickly. I apologize. I have this one, and I took it out in favor of the Chinese exclusive Meowth, whatever the rarity, the gem rare, or whatever the thing is, from the Gem Pack Volume 3. Y'all have seen that card. It is really gorgeous. This Rotom is one of the best Rotom cards ever to have been. I like the SIR more than these, I will admit. Wait, hold on. These are other Rotom cards, not the one from this, but this is also not that expensive of a special illustration rare, secret illustration rare. No, special is correct. Because it's like 22 bucks and you have an SIR. But I love this because it shows all of the different versions of Rotom in the back. It's so cool. It's so cool. Mega Lopunny EX SIR is really good. This is the same artist that did these. Mega Sharpedo EX is such a dynamic, gorgeous card that, like, there's really good cards in this set. I think have I pulled this? I might have pulled this one. No, I haven't pulled this one yet. I haven't pulled this one, no. The Dawn SIR is a really, really cool trainer card. But again, I want Pokemon cards, not trainer cards. Even though these are really, really cool, I want to fill that Pokedex. That's the goal. Now, the funny thing that's been happening with like more recent trends, like modern Pokemon, in a way kind of flipped. It used to be that gold cards were like among the top chases, like in terms of value. But in this case, it's not the gold card. It is the regular SIR. That is the big chase card. This thing is still around $600. It's crazy. And the thing is, people have been just pulling it. Like, it's not the... Oh, you got this one. This one here. This is an absolutely sick card. It's really, really nice. It's a lot like the one that I got. But what's up, Onward? How's it going? Yeah, like I got that Miss Magus one, and it's this style. Yeah. DJK, what's up? Is this a usual stream or specifically just a card stream? This is just for Pokemon cards because it is the launch day or release day for Ascended Heroes ETBs, and I managed to get one. I opened it earlier. Just bought a couple of cards for my series missing most reverse holo. Yeah, those it's like easier to just go through bulk or pull for it, basically. I guess it's usually you should be able to find in someone's bulk. Luffy, you can find them, or a store's bulk. Well, Anwar, I appreciate you lurking while you're busy. I've been getting hits left and right. Left and right. The ETB had like 3 good hits in it. Yeah. So this is Phantasmal Flames, the thing I got the booster box for. And I kind of, because it's like, it's no longer like the new hotness, I kind of want to just do like a good amount of these. So let's see if it's 12. I could do 3 groupings of 12 packs per video, and that'd be 3 videos going through this, or we could make it 6 videos of 6 packs per video. That's the better way to spend the money, and I can do it that way. The thing about Phantasmal Flames, it's not a huge set. Like, Ascended Heroes is a huge set. I saw some. Today's stream is blessed by the Pokemon Lords. I know. There's kind of a reason I kind of want to burn through this booster box. DJK, I appreciate that. Thank you. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Phantasmal Flames got me more hits with fewer packs than Black Bolt. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I burnt up all of my White Flare and Black Bolt luck with that one SIR. That's it. In fact, I can't even call it an SIR. The crazy thing about White Flare and Black Bolt is they made, like, it's like they made specific rarities for the Zekrom, the Reshiram, and the Victini, where it's like Black Star, Silver Star, and like White Star, Silver Star, something like that for Reshiram, and then like Red Star, White. I don't know. It's crazy what they did for that set. I kind of wish I had been doing this back when those were the subset that had come out, because they're going up in price now, and Black Bolt and White Flare have so many good illustration rares and SIRs. So many. And Private Noise, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, the pop. It gets y'all every time. With some of y'all. I like it. I like it. Okay, so if I want to, because I'm not having to split up my time between helping people with PCs and ripping Pokemon packs. I could literally try to leverage the luck of the day, which has been pretty good. I shouldn't jinx it. Knock on wood. And just do this as a whole series. But I really don't want to burn through so many. But I have a lot of packs. I have a lot of packs of cards still that I've been building up slowly. And I haven't been ripping like crazy in every stream. I am still trying to space things out. So I think maybe I reward myself today a little bit. That is scary talk. Don't talk like that. That is scary talk. That is addict behavior, sir. And I'm being good, and I'm not opening this Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle until it comes up on the wheel. Okay, don't enable me, Onware. Don't enable me like that. I knew I might do this. So I have an extra White Flare ETB box and dividers just for this, ready to go. So I can keep them all separate. More than enough for 6. The way that I have to organize these, and sorry to distract from destroying my wallet by continuing to rip packs. every time I do a video, I then end up with a stack of cards that I then put a post-it on showing what it is, the date that I did it. I then have to go later into the Pokemon Catch Master list that Natty made for me. Thank you again, Natty. And then compare what's in there versus what I already have. Figure out how many are new Pokemon for the Pokedex and how many are upgrades to cards I already had, based on the tags and everything in there for tracking. And then I have to sort them into the Pokedex and take the bulk and sort that into my bulk, which I want to have sorted for when I want to build decks later on. Because yes, I was encouraged for this by the awesome people at, it's a little out of my way, but like it's a little far from me, but it would be worth it now and then to go to that place, Cotton's Cards and Collectibles, because they have like weekly tournaments, things like that, lots of things going on for Pokemon TCG. And they're like, it's really easy to get into. It's hard to master, but it's very easy to start. I was like, that's like my favorite kind of game. Oh no. So yeah, I'm not just sorting this for the Pokedex. All of this I have been obsessing over, and there's basically like steps to the channel where all of it has to start with collecting, because that way I have something to pull from to build decks. And also I haven't really been reaching out as much as I should have to start reaching out to friends to do things like archipelagos and things like that for the video game content. But another step is then going to be, hey, this is me trying out, trying Pokemon TGC at my first tournament. If that goes really well, hey, this is my first regional. Let's see how that goes. Like if that doesn't work out or I don't like it, let's try VGC, as in competitive video game Pokemon, Pokemon video game competitive, whatever. Like the sky is the limit. And then there's just the fun stuff like doing Nuzlocks and ROM hacks and things like that on the YouTube channel. Like I've been in this niche of pre-builts for so long, I forgot what it's like to just like freely try out different kinds of content. Even within a niche, there's all these facets that you can explore. And I haven't been this excited about content in a really long time after all the depressing news with the PC industry. So we're ready. Let's just do this. Let's rip some packs, man. What do I call this? Hey, Onware. Phantasmal Fridays. It'll be a 6-video thing. But it's spelled out Phantasmal Fridays, like PH, Phantasmal PH Fridays. If you just stop for a second, it can just happen. All right? That's just how it works. What would work for Ascended Heroes? Yeah, that doesn't work for a day thing. There it is. Natty. Yep. Didn't expect you to stream tonight. I didn't. Well, I thought I would. I thought I might. If I was able to get an ETB, the Ascended Heroes ETB, which I did, I was like, I'm going to do a launch day stream. And the thing is, y'all can start expecting more streams that are separate from the PC streams. And I think it might be time at some point to separate them really well, actually, to where it's like, I'm going to do video game streams. I'm going to do not streams like this very often, unless there's a launch day. Then I'll do it. But yeah. Ascended Saturday, Sunday. A Sunday Heroes. It doesn't always have to like alliterate. It's okay. Natty. No. Bad. No. Y'all don't even know the shenanigans I got up because I was like tired when I was doing comms for the Super Metroid Map Rando tournament today. I was unhinged. Empire, I appreciate that. That actually means a lot to me because I'm sort of used to whenever I would do gaming streams, getting far fewer lower viewership whenever I would do Sunday gaming streams and then Tuesday, Thursday PC matchmaking. So for those who like to hang out, whatever I'm doing, thank you. That's not required to be a member of the community or, I don't know, if you would call yourself a fan, a Braythorn fan or whatever. That's not required, but man, it feels good. Just got bulk pack 50 cards for my series, 50 other random nice. No, I don't want to do that because then I have to plug in my keyboard when it is plugged in. It's not gonna be PP Day. I'm not gonna put the future of my new channel that I'm pouring all my hopes and dreams into up to a poll. Phantasmal Friday is already perfect, but we might throw a joke in there. That's okay. I might steal that for a little quick joke, but we reserve the right to edit it out. But by the way, Natty, you can't call it PP Day because that would be like saying it's Phantasmal Friday Day. So no, that doesn't work. Chanel, I can't believe you're supporting this nonsense. Or can I? How can I buy you a coffee? I have an energy drink right now, but I do appreciate it. And I have more in the fridge in case I need it. But honestly, we're probably going to be streaming for maybe another 45 minutes to an hour. I feel like I broke chat with that. Or y'all broke yourselves or something. Believe it. I gotta say, I really love the fact that TCG Player in these articles where they tell you the top 10 polls for a certain set, the way they show the artist's other work is super cool because you start to get a feel for their art style. I mean, look at the Megalopunny EX and other works by Kino Nishimura. Look at how dynamic this is. The movement, the motion, the flow of the card. Like here, it's just Phalanx and B just walking. But then you have Urshifu here, just like stanced up. Like it's there. You can see, okay, there is a style that they like to do. I mean, this right here, this is just what the ultra rares look like. That's just what that is. But, and you have different artists do some of those. But then you see the SIR Dawn and the artist Atsushi Furusawa, and these sprawling vistas with the character just in the environment, engaged in some way, just like looking off into the distance. That is so cool. And looking at sites like this is how you can very easily pick your favorite Pokemon artists or TCG artists, because they do this for other sets too, other games too. I would like to know more about the artist that did this, but I can't really read it there. Oh, Dan Xiao. Man, look at how much this dropped. It started at like 605, dropped to 423. For people who buy singles, if they bought that, they then got $250 back if they sold it here. That is a game I am not willing to play. That's why I don't buy expensive singles. I could say something about Mega Lopunny, but I won't because I'm good. That's good. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Natty, I'm not proud of you. We're gonna like camp. Like I'm gonna see if there's a way to literally change your handle in here to Naughty the Panda, because that's what you're being. Yeah, it's basically buying stock, but like if you didn't buy a bunch of like base set booster boxes back in like 97, you're not gonna get like, it won't necessarily make you like rich. So yeah. All right, it's time. It's time. That's enough yapping. Time to get ripping. I guess that's something I said. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I actually had to replace these illuminated frames. There were like multiple streams where they were just dark, and I had to order new ones. Yeah, sneaky. It all looks very similar though, so you can't tell. Okay. I'm sorry that I do turn off the music. It is very sensible to do that for editing. I'm sure there would be a way. Well, like I have a thing where I could record my mic audio alone, but the SD card on my audio interface is unfortunately full, so I can't do that. That would be great, actually, for editing, though, to have a backup of the audio, but I recorded too many of those, so here we are. You should have been doing this live stream on the other channel. Thornton, I am not approved to do that yet. You can't just make a channel and immediately live stream. So I could not do that. What I'm going to do is, once that's where these streams are going to be, if I do more of these, once the channel has reached the following, once it's monetized, all that, it has to get to 1,000 subscribers, all of that. But I agree with you. It would have been awesome to do it on the other channel. 100%. It's just not really possible yet since there's no content on there. And yeah, it's just not, not something we can do just yet. I'd love to. We will. Okay. I know I have some phantasmal dividers, but I'm not even going to worry about that right now. I think there's not a couple in here. Nope. Okay. All righty then. I think I'm going to stick to this camera just so I don't screw it up and look at the wrong camera. Ascended Hero slightly below market price on Amazon. Oh yeah? Interesting. Amazon, you say? Well, I got my ETB for retail price, so that's going to be hard to beat. Jasper's it's hard to beat $50. I'm spoiled now, but no, I already pre-ordered 3 of them on TCG Player like forever ago. When they first went up for pre-order, I pre-ordered 3 of them. That pre-order price shot up like crazy afterwards, so I did good. But they weren't going to arrive here until like March 3rd or 4th. This is Ascended Heroes Day. But I've had pretty good luck with it, man. I'm gonna have to get back to it. Like those are gonna be really good to open. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, let's do this this video. I'm gonna need to see if there's a vending machine around here. I don't think so. It's too small a town. Okay, let's get it going. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's okay, Thornton. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I know it's weird that I'm not at least sometimes talking about PC stuff, but like, it's been a lot more Pokemon than anything else lately, and not by my own choice, honestly. This would be a lot more affordable if I was helping more people with PCs because I wouldn't be ripping as many packs. Okay, let's do this. Pokemon Mega Evolutions Phantasmal Flames. Let's face it, it was a good subset, but it's not the craziest set out there with the most cards or the most illustration rares or SIRs, but it's still cool, and there's still some really cool cards in there, really cool full arts, and I'd love to add some of those to my Pokedex. The problem is I haven't opened that much Phantasmal Flames, but that changes now because I got a whole booster box And we're going to do these 6 packs at a time until I get some really sick Phantasmal Flames cards added into my Pokédex. Let's get started right now. All right, Phantasmal Flames booster box. I picked this up today. Okay, I gotta remember the name of this place. What is it called? Cotton's. I picked this thing up today at Cotton's Cards and Collectibles over in Corpus Christi. They had this thing for basically market price, which that's kind of best case scenario for local card shops, unless it's something like a release date. If it's something that's a release date, they're getting things for retail. That's really the best case scenario. But this is not bad. It's like ordering it off of tcgplayer.com, but you don't have to wait for shipping. And let's get this thing fully into sport mode here. This is not an enhanced booster box, like, say, the Mega Evolution one that I got that had the Bulbasaur in it. The Bulbasaur stamped promo illustration rare, right? But 36 packs. And we're doing this 6 packs at a time. Let's get into it. Does this one feel fatter? That's weird. And 6. There we go. Starting us off with 6 packs. And we're going to be doing 6 of these every Friday for a little while. And we're calling it Phantasmal Fridays. I like alliteration. But all alliteration aside, let's get into pack number 1 and see what we can get. Manual focus time. I really don't mind doing this if it means I never have to worry about this stupid camera focusing on the table, on the desk. It really might be a smart thing to get just a plain desk mat that doesn't have any detail to it, because then it's never going to try to focus on it. Oh, that opened nicely. Not too easily, so I'm not worried about resealed packs, but not too difficult. So I'm also not worried about resealed packs. Okay, let's see what we get here. All right, starting off with your basic Charmander, Yukimori Nimble. I do already have this in my Yukimori, my newish Yukimori collection. Not too many. Yes, Shinji Kanda always is very recognizable. This Duraludon is super sick. Dizzying Valley, Meloetta, Haunch Crow, Toxel Reverse, Suicune Reverse, and Zacian Hollow. There's not going to be a lot of new things added to the Pokédex unless they are upgrades because of illustration rares or things like that. Because I have opened some Phantasmal Flames before, but I haven't done like a ton of it. I've done like an ETB and what else have I done? Just out of some like collections and things like that. I did this really cool Mega Charizard X versus Mega Charizard Y because of the 2 tins. If you didn't catch that one, click on my face right there or wherever it is and go check out the channel where you can watch that video because it was really good, I think. It was a really close battle. Those tins were great. Okay, so Carvanha, Yamper, Vibrava, Bramblin, Archaludon, Wondrous Patch, Glycor, Bolton Reverse. Oh, okay, I messed it up. Yo, whoa, okay. Okay, SIR alert, and it's pack number 2. How? I can't keep getting away with it. I cannot keep getting away with this. That's crazy. SIR in pack number 2. The Mega Sharpedo EX SIR pack number 2. That is insane. I thought I ruined it when I saw the regular Hollow Moltres, but no. That is crazy. Holy jeez. That's not a perfect penny sleeve. This deserves one, so here we go. Let's get this focus ruined briefly so that, yeah, that's pretty crazy right there. What an insane card to look at and pull. Dang, that's crazy. Okay. Past limits. Yes, my hands are shaking. I have a condition called essential tremors, and my favorite thing is when people point it out. I'm kidding. It's fine. But yes, my hands are shaking because I have tremors. Thank you. I'm fine. Don't you worry about me. It's very normal for me. The polls today have been, is this all it takes? I thought it's because you pulled the SIR. Nope. It's just I shake all the time. I was excited. Don't get me wrong. Like, not to undersell that. I haven't, like, let's be honest. I've pulled some illustration rares that are super dope. I have never, I've not never, but I rarely actually pull SIR. So that is crazy on pack 2. My God. Okay, Charmeleon, Swinub, Milcery, and I was just messing with you earlier. Don't worry about it. Wigglytuff. Oh, we got a better card than that for Wigglytuff in a previous video. Unfortunately, sorry, Wigglytuff. Eternatus, delicious jumbo ice cream. Ceruledge reverse, Zigzagoon reverse, and Mega Charizard XEX. Hit number 2 out of pack number 3. Yeah, why isn't that in a top loader? I don't know. Hold on. Hold. One moment. I need to get new top loaders. These are a little bit, like I've reused them. They're a little bit beat up. They're not going to display that well. Yeah, well, it's going to be a little beat up, I guess. That's fine. As long as it protects the card, that is what matters. That's what matters. Got to protect the SIR. I actually want to get the other ones, the larger ones. What are they called? Card keepers or something like that. Card armor, whatever it is. All right. Well, we're halfway through pack number 4. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, for those watching the live stream, we're doing this whole booster box tonight, so stick around. That could be the one SIR in the whole booster box, though. I might have peaked too soon. All right. Bramblin, Dugong, Baniri, Darumaka, Tauros, Low Kicks, Dawn. Okay, great for TCG there. Darmanitan reverse, Bronzor reverse, and Vileplume holo. Not bad. There's probably 1 or 2 that I've added to the Pokédex. Past limits. My chase is to build the full Pokédex. I've been doing it from scratch. So there's a lot of cards I'll get excited about that you might be like, why is he excited about that? It's just like whatever. It's because I want cool looking cards for as many spots in the Pokédex as I can get. Now, right now, rarity doesn't matter until I fill all 1,025 spots in the Pokédex. But as I do this, as I go on over time, if a Pokemon has a full art, I want to have one for it in the Pokédex. It's a big undertaking, but it's pretty fun. It makes this to where it's not a bunch of pressure to get one card out of a set and just burn money until I get that one card I could just go buy if I want it. You know, we're trying to build something and collect something and make it into something really awesome. So I find that to be a lot more satisfying than just trying to pull one card, but you collect however you want to collect. Whatever your goal is, that's particular to you, chase it. Milcery, Grimsley's Moves, Glycor, Mamoswine reverse Oddish, Wondrous Patch reverse, and okay. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's ultra rare Grimsley's Move full art. That is super sick. Nice. I want more Pokemon than trainer cards or supporter cards. That's still really cool card though. That is very cool. We will take any hit for sure. Why the hair be like that though? Did you sleep like on the wrong side of the, like where your hair just, I don't know. Okay, let's get a little bit of last pack mojo up in here. We did great. I mean, I'm not even like, oh, I have to get a hit. I got 3 already, okay? And 1 SIR. Like, come on. But I wouldn't turn down another. Let's see what happens. For speed and darkness. That's perfect for Grimsley, I guess. I'm guessing. Okay. Oddish. Ghastly. Togedemaru. Palmy. Bronzong. Dawn again. Nice. Okay. So Viper, Ghastly reverse, Mimikyu reverse, and the last card is Genesect Hollow. Well, 6 packs, 3 hits, 1 SIR. We ain't mad at that whatsoever. What a great start to Phantasmal Fridays right there. This could be it. That could be the whole thing. But you won't know unless you get subscribed so you don't miss the next one. See you next Friday. Here's the thing. Onward, I don't think I can let this VOD stay on the channel because it spoils everything. It will spoil everything. So that is number 1 right there. Let me put this in the box and keep it separate. I wish top loaders fit a little better into these, but it does help kind of keep them standing up. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. Okay. Yeah, no, local recording is going to be better. It's going to be in 4K, all that good stuff. Okay. You know, 1 second, please. 1 moment. Okay. Actually, I should have the card. So, wait, hold on. So the first Phantasmal Friday went pretty well. Got an SIR right out of the, second pack. So did I just jinx this, or will we do just as well this time around? It's Phantasmal Friday. Let's get into it. Now, let me put this back here. There is our booster box. Ignore all those sounds. Okay, there's our 6 packs right there. Let's see what we get. A little lower, actually. Right about there. Just casually watching you make videos. Yeah, but it's the same thing as watching me rip Pokemon packs. How about that? Pretty smart plan, I think. It's like how some creators will just like get clips of them on stream and put that as a short. It's like that, but planned out. We planned it out. I can't plan what I get. That's the only element that's random here. Okay. All right, pack number 1, Crocorock, Lombre, Trapinch, Zigzagoon, Ludicolo, Bramblegast, Blowtorch, Paldean Tauros, Reverse. Okay. Oh, come on. What is my luck here with Phantasmal? Toxtricity illustration rare on pack number 1. And this is one of the dopest cards ever. Okay, I like purple. It is, I mean, obviously, it is everywhere in this card. I mean, look at the colors here. Okay, Toxtricity, purple and yellow and gold, purple and yellow. Come on, right? Is it a double? No. That is a crazy start. I don't know what it is. I'm serious. I have video of me going to the store and buying this thing. It's just a random booster box. What the heck? Okay, come on. I can pull them, but I cannot put them in a top loader. This is where the shaky hands are not helpful. I'll tell you that. Okay, let's keep it going. Pack 2. All right, basic energy, of course. Pommy, Charcadet. I wish this set had hollow energies. Really cool Murkrow card, Lombre, Glycor, Eternatus, Dizzying Valley, Reverse Glycor, Punk Helmet Reverse, and Mega Diancie EX 2 for 2. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Why not? Okay, pack number 3. Can we get 3 for 3? What's up, WX? How's it going? I'm streaming today because it is launch day for Ascended Heroes. So I opened up an ETB for that, and now I'm doing a different set, but it's kind of a dedicated Pokemon stream. Okay, let's see. Crocorock. He looks so self-satisfied here. Looking very smug, very pleased with himself. What do you even do? What do you even do? You like swim around? You go in like the ground? You crocodile? What's like? I don't know why that offended me. Trapinch, Zigzagoon, Jumbo Ice Cream Delicious, Wigglytuff, Bronzong, Reverse Crocorock, even more smug somehow. Brambleghast Reverse and Flygon Hollow. Three more packs. We're halfway through this one. All right. Charcadet, Murkrow, Lombre, Duraludon by Shinji Kanda, of course. Yeah. It's just so distinctive. I don't know why I keep saying that every time. Granbull, Blowtorch, Wigglytuff, Crocorock Reverse, Piloswine Reverse. Is Piloswine new for the Pokédex? Maybe. And Reshiram Hollow. Hello, Reshiram. Okay. Penultimate pack. Let's see what we get with this. See, let's see. The luck did stop at one point, but like you can't ask that much. You can't just be like, it's never enough. No, you give me something solid, I'm happy. Prinplup. Sableye, or anything that adds to the Pokedex, I'm happy. Charcadet. I like the art for that too. Yamper. Crocodile. Meloetta. Sacred Charm. Charmeleon Reverse. Might be an upgrade. Don't know. Dawn Reverse. That's nice. And Suicune Hollow. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this. We already got real lucky with this, so let's get a little bit of last pack mojo there, buddy. Okay? Come on. Help me out. A new friend. Let's get a new friend for the Pokédex, or an upgrade for a friend. Let's get something. Okay, last pack. Let's go. Duraludon, Gligar, Prinplup, Smeargle, Alcremie. Alcremie is cute but creepy. Like, that's food. That's just a treat. It's a treat with like sentience. That's a little weird. Mamoswine, Sacred Charm. Why am I roasting Pokemon here for just being? It's okay. Oddish Reverse, Blowtorch Reverse, and the final card for this Phantasmal Friday, it is a Miss Magus EX. I will take that. That's good for the EX collection. Heck yeah. We got a couple EXs here. And we got Toxtricity in our city. Look at that. Illustration rare. Going to be awesome for the Pokédex. Love it. But we're not done. We got more Phantasmal Fridays, at least 4 more. So get subscribed so you don't miss them, and all the videos in between. See you then. I don't know if I got it in me to do this whole thing, but it is yielding some great results. I'll say that. Divider. Oh, Divider, where did you go? Where did I actually put them? Where did I actually put them? I put them here somewhere. They are here. I know they are. Oh man, I'm hungry. I need some food. I need to eat. And I need to do those Ascended Heroes. Tech sticker collections. This is Ascended Heroes Day. It must happen. Here, I'll just use this for... Oh, they're in the... Idiot. They're in the thing. Now, I don't actually like the idea of using a divider. I'm just going to use this because it's softer and it'll hold things in place. Okay. Now, it is a little weird to be doing so many of these wearing the same thing, so I'm just going to take off my jacket here. Willing to watch the whole thing? Well, thank you. Okay. I have to just like randomly come up with stuff to say for all of these. I think I don't give myself enough credit sometimes because I'm just like, I just yap for a living. It's not actually that easy to just do that all the time, and I just do it. I'm just like, okay, we're live. Okay, blah 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 blah. I used to be very shy, by the way, when I was like a teenager. I don't know how. Theater did it. That's what happened. Theater happened. Okay. We're working our way through this. Okay. Okay. We're still working our way through this booster box of Phantasmal Flames for Phantasmal Friday. And it's been fantastic, let me tell you. We got some awesome hits. But it's time for another 6 packs because we want even more of those awesome cards for our Pokédex. It's been really good so far. I'm pulling them off camera here. I promise these are just the regular packs. 2 more, and there we go. There's our 6 for this Friday. Get cozy. We're going to pull some awesome cards here. I'll bet you. The luck has been crazy, knock on wood. Let's see what we get. Pack number 1. Sure, we'll go this way. Why not? Oh no, I hope it's not going to start with an energy, then a Prinplup or whatever. Oh, look, it's Prinplup. Sableye, Charcadet, Yamper. Sorry, I was a little out of focus there. Sacred Charm, Darmanitan, Lanoon, Sandile Reverse, Prinplup Reverse, and Zacian Full Hollow there. Okay, okay, okay. Second pack. There is kind of like, I imagine there's a finite amount of hits you're going to get from a booster box. And we might have gotten, we got an SIR from like the second pack of the whole thing, or was it pack number 1? I don't remember. Go rewatch the first video of Phantasmal Fridays and please let me know in the comments. And I don't know, you don't have to do that. It's okay. All right. We're seeing a lot of repeats at this point, basically. Gligar, Prinplup, Smeargle, Toxel, Eternatus, Battle Cage, Bramble Ghast, Reverse Haunter. That is a cool, I don't know, there's kind of different style to that Haunter card. Reverse Milcery and reverse Hollow Flygon. Okay. I don't know if we exhausted this box already. We could have. I mean, it's a good haul for that, getting an SIR and all that, and illustration rares already. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't skip to the end of the video and cheat, okay? Just wait. Just wait. Discover it with me. Snubble, Murkrow, Darumaka, Bronzor, Darmanitan. I'm off center again. I should be paying attention. Lanoon, Punk Helmet, Charmander Reverse, Archaliodon Reverse, and Empoleon EX. I needed this for the Pokédex. I don't even have a regular Empoleon card. I'm pretty sure. I do believe I needed this card for the Pokédex. That was a sore spot for me, having that spot be empty or normal. I mean, it's Empoleon. Come on. So, not bad. Not bad, but we are halfway through and we have 1 hit. Let's see what else we can get. Penguin indeed. It is a penguin. Of course, of the Emperor kind, right? Emperor Penguin. Empoleon. Okay, let's keep it going. Toxel, Bronzor, Mimikyu, Trapinch, Lanoon, Haunchcrow, Blowtorch, Cerulege, Apom Reverse, and that was Cerulege Reverse as well. And our hit here is Ambipom Hollow. Okay, okay. All right. And second to last, or the penultimate pack, as I like to say. That is centered. There we go. Did I peek something there on this? I don't know. Might be something. Could be a hit. Let's see. Murkrow, Darmaka, Bronzor, Battle Cage, Ludicolo, Tauros, Reverse Crocodile, Reverse Cresselia, and finally, Palmont. Nope. Faked out. Got faked out. Buddy, listen. Need your vibes here, man. Need that last pack mojo on this, because this is not going well. This Phantasmal Friday could be phantasmal failure. I can't even. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? It's just energy anyway. Okay. All right. Last pack. Let's go. Energy, energy, energy. Bronzor, Mimikyu, Trapinch, Sandile. I get it. Like Sundial. Get it? Okay. Archaliodon, Dizzying Valley, Mamoswine. Reverse Toxtricity. That's a really cool looking Toxtricity card. But I got a better one from a previous pack. Phantasm Friday. Reverse Dawn and... wouldn't that be Dusk if it's Reverse Dawn? Anyway, the last card is this. Okay, all right. It's a Hollow Moltres. Only hit we got this Friday was an Empoleon EX. But you know what? I really needed this for the Pokedex. I'll call that a win. I'm happy to see that. Okay, see you next Friday. And in the videos in between. Trying to put up a lot of videos here, so I hope that you find them entertaining. Get subscribed. Catch you later. I almost hit the record button. The whole point is to not do that. This is a long recording, though. I got to check my... I need to add more storage to the system, but I have fast external on it. Let me see what we're at right now. We don't want to run out, that's for sure. Yeah, we're totally good. Like 150 gigs left on this drive, and I need to just add another 2 terabyte or so. It's not as easy to add storage as it used to be, to just go buy storage. But thankfully, I do have a drive handy, so it should be fine. Just got to do it. Now that I'm recording a lot more on this system. What's up, Bone Shock? How's it going? Love the Sandile line so much. Yes, yeah. It's not my like personal favorite, but it is cool. Like it's cool. It like I don't know. They annoy me in ZA. Swimming around, jumping out at you. It's not safe. It's not nice. Okay. Let me see. 6. Wait a minute. Did I miscount these? It is 36, right? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2. Yeah, okay. Down to 18. Halfway through this booster box for Phantasmal Fridays. Still chasing. We got an SIR very early on. Still chasing some really nice hits that we can get from here to really spruce up the Pokédex by upgrading or adding, upgrading Pokemon we already have or adding new ones. So let's get these packs out in order here. That one feels chunky. Okay. 6 packs of Phantasmal Flames. This isn't a huge set, but there's some really cool cards in it. And, you know, of course, there's the big hits. But we're not just about those big hits. If you're, like, watching this and you're like, oh, he didn't get the Charizard. Is your favorite Pokemon... Hold on. Is your favorite Pokemon Charizard? Let me know in the comments if your favorite Pokemon is Charizard. I'm not judging you. He's cool. Charizard's super cool. Okay? Like, I've got Lucario in my top 10. I'm, you know, whatever. I'm not going to, it's just branch out a bit is what I would say. The problem with the fact that everyone loves Charizard is that that's like the big chase cards, like every time. And when there's a Charizard chase card, the sealed product is like super expensive forevermore. And even worse when it's no longer in print. I don't know, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm yelling at the internet. That's going to go well. All right, let's open up this first pack. Charizard is cool, though. All right. I want the chase card, too. Why wouldn't I? But there's a lot of awesome cards in here, and we'll be happy to get any of them. That Toxtricity illustration was good. The Sharpedo SIR is going to look nuts in the Pokédex. I don't even know what that thing... I haven't even looked at what it's worth, but I'm bad about that, honestly. I just like the cards. Okay, Dugong, Ghastly, Mimikyu, Apom, Alcremie, Cerulege, one of my favorites. Cerulege is super cool. All right, it's mostly purple. He's got swords for hands, like flame swords. How are you not going to like that? That's super sick. Like Bravo Reverse, Piplup Reverse. That is super cute. Come on. Isn't that cute? And Mega Sharpedo EX to go with the SIR. Let's go. A hit on the first pack. We did terribly last Friday. We got to redeem ourselves, and we are well on our way. We only got 1 EX the whole time. All we got to do is get one more hit in this 6 packs, And we have beaten last week's terrible circumstance. Because the thing is, I've already got most of the commons, and I think all the commons and uncommons. Really, it's there's a lot of there's EXs and illustration rares and things like that I would like to see to kind of get more out of this booster box that I bought. But we have most of the commons and uncommons, and at that point, that's when I'm past the whole like, oh, I just want to add more to my Pokedex, and I'm like, yo, let's get some cool stuff. So I'm not just like, oh, whimsy and wonder all the time. I want to get cool stuff out of this. It's just I'm not locked onto one card, or else I'm a total failure. You know what I mean? Okay, Sandile, Piplup, Zigzagoon, Mischievous, Cresselia, Haunter, Punk Helmet, Charmander, Bramblegast Reverse, and Palmont Hollow. Okay, all good. Still 4 to go. Sharpedo is super cool though. Like the thing is, there's some Pokemon where it's like, oh, this is such a cute Pokemon. It would be so nice to just have the Pokemon around. Sharpedo is a nightmare, and I need you to remember that. Not only is it a shark, it's a torpedo shark. It is a projectile with teeth and hunger. And if there's one video game world I would never want to live in, it's Pokemon. Read Ghost type Pokédex entries for Ghost type Pokemon. It is horrifying. Okay, back to the fun game where we pull shiny cardboard. I love the video games, okay? And they make it seem so fun and so appealing, and then they hit you with the Pokédex entries. It's crazy, okay? It's crazy. This is not following me. Remember me? Hi. You're supposed to... There it is. Okay. I'm gonna have so many things to scan in for live, for Pokemon Live, whatever. That's where I'm trying to actually learn the TCG, but I should just be able to go to a card shop and just hang out there and play it. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of time for that. I'd like to have an idea before I go do that. Dugong, Ghastly, Mimikyu, Apom, Dawn. Okay, Archaliodon. Wait, hold on. Can we just think about this again? Dawn, Archaliodon. Connection? It's all connected. Okay, sorry. I apologize for my behavior there. Okay, as I go on with these Phantasma Fridays, I am getting more unhinged because I'm recording this. Look, I'm recording this all at once. Full disclosure, okay? And if you want to see me become unhinged as I rip Pokemon packs, come to the streams. You'll maybe enjoy it. I don't know. Low Kicks, Reverse Ghastly, Reverse Milcery, and oh yeah, there we go. Mega Heracross EX, Ultra Rare. I love this style of card. Look at that. Where you have standard Heracross. Look, it's boys. It's boys, and that's Mega Boys. That is a card that fills me with joy. Come on. This is one of the best. I love this. He's just so like that's awesome. It's it fills me with determination. Yes, Undertale references in 2026. That's how you know you affected a culture. Natty, I'm sorry. I think Natty has gone feral over there. Natty loves bug Pokemon more than anything. So, or more than any other Pokemon type. Oh, I did that backwards. My bad. I ruined it. It's Piplup. Yeah, but Natty, you pulled the Charizard, Mega Charizard X, EX, SIR. Can you really? I'll trade you. Piplup. Okay. Zigzagoon. Mischievous. Charmeleon. Meloetta. Sacred Charm. Crocodile. Archaliodon. Oh, come on now. Come on now. No, don't do this to me. It's such a good pull. It's such a good card. It's such a good card, but it's a dupe. It's a dupe. I have this, and not only do I have this one, I have a better Meowth card that is actually in the Pokédex. And it is, here's a shot of it. It is the exclusive to the Chinese market Gem Pack Volume 3 Meowth full art. And I love that card, but I love this one too. It's so good. And Vileplume. This one might have better centering, actually. It's a really, really cool card. I mean, come on. That's a great card. You can't be mad at that. That's a big hit right there. Great illustration rare. One of the best Meowth cards. One of the best Meowth cards, straight up. And we have the penultimate pack. Yeah, I know. Oh, and the Heracross. Ooh, that's a tough bargain right there. The problem is, Natty, one of the reasons that I hesitate to sell or trade anything that I've pulled on this is because all of it is part of the narrative we're building, including the Black Zekrom. Like, I've told a few people what happened, and even just based on the fact that in a video it was pulled like that, they want to pay a little bit more, that I've been offered more than the regular raw price. And I'm like, no, this is part of the story I'm building. Like, this is part of my collection. That's a crazy story. It's also the first SIR I ever pulled, and I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't take the money for it. I can't do it. One day, I won't be able to afford to just do this, and that card will save this thing that we're doing. That might happen, you know? And that will be part of the, that will then be part of the narrative. But just to you know, I don't know. I'm stupid in a lot of ways. This is just one particular one. Okay. Penultimate pack. This recording's going on super long. On where? Sorry. Swinub, Lotad, Haunchcrow, Archaludon, Wondrous Patch, Vileplume, Mamos. What? How would there was? Okay, no. Mamoswine and Reshiram. Reshiram. I know y'all have done that too in your heads. Come on. I'm not the only old person here, right? Please. Okay. Final pack, and I have it upside down. Listen, buddy. You talk to your buddy here, all right? Listen, talk. Listen, I need you to talk to this guy and let him know that he needs to have like probably the Charizard SIR or the gold. Actually, I would go for that. Like, I don't care if it's not the most. It'd be a sick card to have. Just like talk to him and see what he's got. Okay, I'm gonna let them just. So how's it going to you guys? Good? All right, that's good. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm seriously getting too unhinged here. 49.50 in September. I'm going to be approaching mid-40s here pretty soon. Yeah. Wow. Look at how great I am at this thing I've been doing a lot of lately. Wow. Okay. Charmeleon, Yamper, Nimble, Yukimori, Piloswine, Ceruledge, Crocodile, Fire Breather, Oh! That might be my first reverse. Wait, what? Oh, come on. You see what a mess this is to try to manage all this stuff? Okay. Why did it do that? It's okay. We're editing this part here. This is the part everyone was going to be looking at. But thank you for telling me. When did that happen? I was just looking at the screen. DJI has a lot to answer for here. This we got a reverse hollow Yukimori, which I don't think I have the Nimble one. I have a few of these, but not the Nimble. I think that's going to be good for the old collection there. That's nice. Wigglytuff reverse, and oh man, heck yeah. Oh, this is such a good ultra rare Rotom EX. That is so good. I love Rotom. Rotom is, I got probably top 10 Pokemon for me just because of the concept of like sentient electricity, and also you can battle with it. That is such a good pull for this last pack. After, look, if you didn't see last week's Phantasmal Friday, it's in the playlist. Go look at it and see how rough that one was. But man, I can't even. Why can't I hold all these hits? Oh no. Get subscribed. I'll see y'all next Friday, and for all the videos in between. See you then. Stop me, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's up, Exiled Wolf? How's it going? I'm just here, just losing it. I probably got, since yesterday morning, like 2 hours of sleep. It's all caffeine at this point. And I'm also, like, can we acknowledge the fact that I am literally running out of top loaders? They usually, I get them, I put the card in there until it goes to the Pokédex. But I have a few cards that have remained in top loaders because they're like really nice, full art trainer cards or things like that. Honestly, I think I feel like the unhinged stuff is what's going to do better. Just got home, so I feel you. Yeah. That's awesome right there. Very, very good selection of hits there. Very nice. Okay. Done. On to the next one. Okay. Do y'all think I should save the last two for another time? I think I'm going to save the last two for another time. Okay. That's it for Phantasmal Friday. That's a whole month of Friday videos. You see what I'm saying here? That's how this stuff can work. It's a whole month of Friday videos. We just did 4 of those. I got to do this Ascended Heroes, and then I need to stop and eat. But this is a, like, seriously, when I say that this is a content factory, oh, I didn't mean to start a tiny recording there. When I say it's like a content factory thing, that seems impersonal and like bad content, but I feel like the more I do it, the better I get at it, and the more natural it's going to feel. None of this is like, I don't script anything. It's none of that stuff. It's not going to be, other than Onwar's awesome editing, it's not going to be polished like some of the stuff that we've done before. It's just going to be good stuff. It's going to be fun. The whole point is to have a good time, to have fun, so that y'all don't necessarily feel the need to go out and spend all your money on things like this. We can sort of go on this journey together. Get it? Like the Scarlet and Violet set. Okay. To close out Ascended Heroes Day numero dos. Yeah. Okay, while we're talking Pokemon at the end of the stream, could you check my current little project? We need to make my whole Python script to automate a portion of it so I don't lose my mind doing it. I don't know how to check it. Like you said, check it before. I don't know what I'm checking for. I don't know what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Oh, there's a chat. Interesting. There is funny that there's a chat. Yeah, what am I looking for here in the prototype full list, right? Like, go to prototype full list, hover over the number. Oh. So if I click it, what does it do? Oh, it takes me to, hold on, I'm not even showing this. Check this out. So if I'm here and I'm like looking through the whole Pokédex, everything, this doesn't actually reflect everything we caught, does it? Did you recopy everything over? Like, because I have been adding some. Anyways, if I click on this, it will take me to the C tab and to that Pokemon. Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Exiled Wolf, thank you for... Are you kidding me? Wolf, that's a 40 stream streak. Hell yeah. Thank you. 149. It's been a good night. You've been great tonight. Absolutely lived through you on the excitement dopamine hit pulling cards. Thank you for that. It is a lot of fun. It is unfortunately very fun. But and on days like this, if you wait a bit, you're patient, and you know where to go, you can get it. You can get it for pretty good prices, like regular prices. So that's the time to do it. Don't impulse buy Pokemon stuff, guys. That's a great way to waste money. Take your time, figure out your angle or whatever you're collecting. Whatever you're collecting, someone wants to overcharge you for it. Don't let them. Take your time. Was a bad year to be born? I guess. I wasn't born then. I suppose I wouldn't know, but a lot just popped up. I didn't even realize it. 40 streams in a row and Exiled Wolf. That's with one random pop-up stream. Are you doing it again? I think this thing, I wonder if it's overheating. It is feeling pretty warm. The DJI is feeling pretty warm. What was I saying? Yeah, with this random stream, unscheduled, last minute, you were still here for it. Thank you. Either manually copy the link to the cell for the cell or go back to the full list, insert link, paste, or do what I'm going to do, which is make a Python script that will sort through every single name of the Pokemon, checking through variables, generating a link directly. Okay, let me ask you a favor, Natty. Can you test it on a copy of the spreadsheet? I'm not saying that it would erase progress or do anything like that, but if it does, I will have a long few days ahead of me trying to redo everything. So, yeah. Make sure that the generated link goes to the correct alphabetized page. Thank you for doing that. This is super cool, and it's really helpful. I'm not a naturally organized person. Could you tell? But and that's an insecurity for me. I feel bad about that because I have to basically force myself to clean and organize. Not clean. I'm a clean person, but I'm disorganized. I'm clean but messy. So if there's a flat surface, it is not safe for me. I will put things on it, and I'll be like, I'll get to you later, and then later is longer and longer away. And that is actually really great. Oh, don't worry, it's all going to be done on my end, on my machine. Me generating and compiling the code on my computer and just inserting the link in the full sheet, so don't worry. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, having a backup would not be a bad idea. That's true. Like every time I finish doing entries into it, I should do a backup of the spreadsheet, but what time is it right now? It is 11. I was planning on making this a short stream, by the way. Oops. My bad. Okay. Ascended Heroes. For Ascended Heroes Day. Okay. I will say, considering how the prototype full list is very much more streamlined, I would advise you to start making changes to it instead of the work in progress full list. I don't make changes to the work in progress full list. I make changes to each tab individually. That's where I've been doing the entries, adding things. It's all in the each tab, which is why there's like different appearances when it comes to like Pokeball or this or that or whatever. That's where I've been making all the changes. So if you were to go through and copy paste every tab, like all the contents of every tab, that would be fully up to date, essentially. Like if you copy paste into a major list. That's how I made the original one. Anyways. All right. One sec. Okay. Final thing. Final Ascended Heroes. This is all the Ascended Heroes I have left. Until those 3 ETBs come my way. In early, well, just probably a week or so, or 2. Okay. All right, recording. So far, I've been having a great time with Ascended Heroes. It's been a pretty good set. I've heard bad things about the pull rates, but I've been doing pretty good with it. So let's continue that by opening up these two tech sticker collections that I still have from when these are ones that from when I first bought them. But was I looking at the wrong camera, by the way? I'm gonna redo that. Okay. I've been having a great time with the new set Ascended Heroes so far. I've heard bad things about the pull rates, but I think they've been pretty good to me. So let's open these two tech sticker collections that I have left from when I actually first bought these. And let's see what has been waiting to be opened here. Starting with, well, they're both the Charmander ones, but that's fine. If you're building a Pokedex, this is actually a pretty solid Charmander card with the sort of Cosmic Hollow on it and everything. It's a pretty solid starting Charmander card. If you're approaching a Pokedex the same way I am, where rarity doesn't really matter, and you can just upgrade it if you get an illustration rare or SIR kind of thing. These are not easy to open. There we go. Actually, I did it. Okay. All right. Of course, 3. Well, that's 2. 1, 2, 3 packs of Ascended Heroes for starters. And then, of course, we've got stickers. You got Mega Charizard Y right there and Charmander. And, of course, your promo card. That's the promo Charmander with the Cosmic Hollow or Cosmo Hollow, whatever they call it. Yay, cool. All right, neat. I think I'm just going to open the other one as well and just get these all stacked up, and we will open them in order so we know. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll open them in order. Sure, that works too. Okay, from that we get, of course, 6 packs of Ascended Heroes, and let's see what we get. There's just so many amazing full art cards in this set. Okay, I cannot imagine what it would take to master set Ascended Heroes. It's a huge set with I don't know. I've heard different things about the pull rates, but knock on wood, we've done pretty well around here. That ETB was really good. I don't think I got an SIR, but I did get that Mega Dancy full art, which was really good. And something else. I don't know. Go back and watch the video. You come back and let me know what I got. I have a bad memory, I guess. I don't remember everything. Raboot. Gibble. Actually, I'm going to zoom in a little more so I can just verify focus and everything. Gibble. Vanillite. Kamala. Archer. No bow, though. Frostmoth. Haunter. Spidops. Leaf Energy. Or Grass Energy, whatever. Meryl. Friend Ball Meryl. That's actually an upgrade for my Meryl, I believe. And Koraidon EX to start it off strong. Nice. That is actually an upgrade for my Koraidon in the Pokedex. I am very happy to see that. That's a great start and a great sign, honestly, for how this might be going. I literally just have a standard hollow Koraidon right next to a full art promo Miraidon. It's kind of silly. If I were to get a base set Scarlet and Violet ETB, but the Scarlet one, I would have sort of the companion. I think there's a companion full art promo for that. Ooh, Hollow Energy. Love to see it. That bodes well. Riolu. There are, let's see, Dunsparce. There are God packs in this set. I've never opened a God pack. Buddy Buddy Poffin, Corellia, Lily's Determination, Bayleaf, Delcatty, Reverse Hollow Buddy Buddy Poffin, Friend Ball Croconaw. That might be an upgrade for my Croconaw. And Groudon Hollow. Okay. Okay. This is going to be the third pack out of 6. Yes, it's terrestrialized. That actually has a gameplay mechanic, too, if you look at it. It has a defensive gameplay mechanic, I believe. It prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks both by yours and your opponents, as long as the Pokemon's on the bench. So if this Pokemon's not in the active spot, but it's on the bench, it can't be damaged. That's the Terra feature in this one, or on this one. I don't know enough about the TCG, but part of this channel, the plan for this channel is to change that fact and get into playing it because it looks like a lot of fun. Okay, okay, not hollow, that's fine. Poochyena, Ultra Ball, Numel, Tynamo, Obstagoon. This is just Obstagoon being like, mine is an evil laugh. You don't even speak, buddy. What did you say? Like what? Obstagoon? Ha ha ha. I don't know. Doug Trio, Boss's Orders Reverse, Wurmple Love Ball. That is an upgrade for my Wurmple for sure. And Hollow Rayquaza or Rayquaza, depending on if you're insufferable or not. I'm kidding. I didn't even say which one is which. Okay. I don't know what the correct pronunciation is. Let's not think too much about it. Let's not worry about it too much. Maybe cut that part out. Editor, please cut that. Okay. Good. All right. Old school Yu-Gi-Oh card vibes. Nice. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I never really messed with Yu-Gi-Oh cards that much, so I don't know. But it sounds like that's complimentary. Since you said you like it. Grubbin. That might be new for the Pokedex. Nice. Raboot, Gibble, Vanillite, Slurpuff, Giovanni, Spiritomb. Oh my God. Illustration rare Slurpuff full art. Let's go. Look at this card. That is so sick. That is so cute. It is so good. This is so good. Oh my God, yes. Oh, do we get a double? Well, it's a Lazzle Quick Ball. I mean, what, did we get a triple? No. Quick Ball Salazzle is actually kind of dope though. But this card right here, that is going to look so good in the Pokédex. Are you kidding me? This is such a good card. I love, now this is very monochromatic almost, you know, just little yellow highlights in there. Yellow and green, like lime green, but it is really cute. Okay, that's good. That's definitely a hit right there. That's good. That was the first pack of the second blister. The first blister just had the Koraidon EX in it. The first text sticker collection. So this is the second to last from the second blister or text sticker collection. So if this thing has more than one hit in it, that one was goated, I guess. But you can get hits from these, of course. That's just how random TCG stuff works. Snorunt, Meowth, Badoo, Counter Gain, Clefable, Team Rocket's Great Ball, Mightyena, like hyena, Mightyena. Okay. Team Rocket's Hypnotizer, Reverse, Entei Quick Ball. Yo, we got the freaking Mega Attack Rare Mega Halucha EX. Oh my God. Goated text sticker pack, blister pack. Oh my God. Look at this thing. That is so good. Look at the colors on this. That's the wrong way to focus. Here we go. Look at the colors on this thing. It is so sick. Look at that. It's out of focus. There you go. That is so dope. All right. That's 2 for 2 on this one. I'm sorry. That's 3 hits. No. Yeah, there's 2 out of the second one. That's 1 from the first. Okay. That is this is a good bunch of can we get it to where it's in focus again? That'd be great. Okay. Last pack. We already did super good on this last blister, but you know what? We're going to throw in a little bit of last pack mojo. Anyway, but from a buddy RGB, thank you very much. All right, last pack. Let's see what we get. I feel like I do badly when I have difficulty opening a pack. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. This is the last mega. This is the last Ascended Heroes I'm going to be opening for a while. I had some ETBs on pre-order. Other than what I picked up on the launch day, I'm going to have to wait for those ETBs to come in early March before I can continue. Not sure when this content's going to be coming out, but we're making a lot of it all at once. You know, we're making a whole lot of content. So it's going to come out way after I film it, but it's okay. I hope you enjoy the ride anyway. Obstagoon, Noivern, Anthea and Concordia. I've literally never heard of them. Raboot, Energy Reverse. Totodile, Friend Ball Reverse. And final card. What is it? Entei Hollow. I ain't even mad. I am not even mad. That is such a good haul for 3. No, sorry. That is it's a pretty good pickup for 3 packs from 2 tech sticker collections. It's not bad. And these are all 3 going to be amazing in the Pokédex. I cannot wait to put them in there and see what they look like. And we're going to keep ripping other stuff. It's going to be a little bit of a break from Ascended Heroes for now, but there will be more to come. So get subscribed so you don't miss it. Other videos coming at you very soon. See you then. I did it. I did a lot today. That was a lot. I am excited for this content. I am excited for it to come out. I really need to get... I'm still Onward. I don't know if you're still here. I'm still dialing in the microphone because I haven't used that mic in years. I'm still dialing in the voiceover setup so I can do voiceover for the card show video. So I need to do that. But once I've got that dialed in, I'll be able to just flip a switch and voice over anything at the editing rig. Not here. I'm not setting it up with like this mic right here. It's going to be on the editing PC. I've got my Rodecaster Pro 2 over there. So I've got the audio interface, I got the mic, I got everything, and now I have that sound dampening thing around the microphone. So it's going to be good. It's going to be a really good voiceover setup, even though I don't have a bunch of sound dampening in this room. I did it. Starting to collect retro tech computer parts because of my OCD and ADHD. I have learned to only allow myself to collect one thing at a time. That's a good idea. I had a great collection of Magic the Gathering and Pokemon cards and advanced D&D. Second, third, fourth edition. And also all the books. Yeah. Had to sell back in 2008 when I suddenly became a single dad of a toddler. Wow. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah. And drop out of college to work at the same time. So now I was 20. Wow. Wouldn't change a thing though. No, that's an adventure. And you know what? I mean, like collecting stuff. I was talking to someone about this at the card shop I was at today. Why do I keep forgetting their name? It's because it sounds like a barbecue restaurant, not a card shop. Yeah. I think we even have a place called Joe Cotton's here. That's not Joe Cotton here. It's like in half an hour away or an hour away from here. Either way, I was talking about this. I was talking about like whatever you're collecting, it's going to be expensive. But I said that incorrectly. whatever you collect, it will be an expense. Does it necessarily mean it's going to be expensive money-wise? No, not necessarily. Some collections are more time and effort than just money. That is an expense, and it is a big expense. Time, you can make money back. You cannot make time back. But depending on how you approach collecting, whatever it might be, it can be a very healthy thing for you. Emotionally, mentally, all of that. Collecting can also go the other way, where it becomes unhealthy. Nobody can determine that but you. I think this is probably the more unhinged that I've been on one of these, because I was all Pokemon the whole time, and it was like, wow, this is very overstimulating to my brain. I got hit after hit. It was so much dopamine. I don't know if I can do this where I'm just doing Pokemon the whole time. Like, I think I need to mix in talking about computers to give my brain, like the reward center of my brain, a freaking break. That's just me being real. Like, you can get fatigued by anything. You can have too much of any good thing. Yes, I'm in a situation where I can justify getting stuff to rip packs and have but like, I still got to pace myself. That was great. We have a ton of material to work with. I got to go in and remux so many recordings now. I've got so many recordings that are in the wrong, the MKV format. I got to change over, which is why they're not in the, I think Onward did have to go, but well, they're not in the Dropbox yet. But I don't know. We got a lot of work to do around here, guys. Yeah. Right now, I tell you specs my PC, the PC my boyfriend bought from that friend of mine that wanted to pass her PC down to someone that needed it. Oh, you didn't. You did not. You can feel free to do so. Hit me. My hollow energies. I just got one. I got just one. I just got one hollow energy. It's okay. I just want to have enough to build a deck and use all hollow energies of whatever type I need. That can take a while. Energies, I don't mind buying singles though. I would buy a hollow energy. I would do that. Isn't that silly? It's just a couple bucks though. Too much of even a good thing can be bad. True. 9700K, 2080 Super, 32 gigs DDR5, 2 terabyte SSD. Nice. 300 bucks. Now that's super good. That is very good. Yeah. Hold on. That would be DDR4 though. A 9700K is going to be DDR4, not DDR5. Just a small correction there. It wasn't until 12th gen. That's 9th gen. It wasn't until 12th gen that you had the option for DDR4 or DDR5. They didn't even make you go to DDR5 yet. But yeah, just a little correction there, just so you know what's in there. But 32 gigs of RAM of any kind right now is very good. Oh, people have been talking about DDR3. If they can get their hands on it. It's just like whatever RAM you can get, you get it. It's not exactly that dire just yet, but it's getting there. So I started thinking about RAM and my mind defaulted to DDR5. Yeah, it's been all it's funny to think that it's like 2021, 2022. It was all DDR4 before that. It's crazy. Been looking for a new NVMe since the Simrocket one sold out. Zeno. Hi. How's it going? Greetings. Welcome. It's like you're continuing a conversation that we only very briefly had on the last stream, as if it never stopped. Hello. Welcome back. Glad to have you here. That was just very specific. I'm sorry to hear that they sold out though. That's like me with the 9100 Pro from Samsung. With it having been for the longest time, it was just 15 bucks more than the 990 Pro in 2 terabyte, and it was just $15 more. And I was like, this is the best deal. And that was like 480 bucks, 450 bucks, whatever. It sucks. I hate this landscape right now. It sucks. I just want to have fun and help people with computers again. But for now, I'm going to do what I can while also having fun with Pokemon stuff. That's fine with me too. Clearly. Well, if that's cheap, there you go. Grab that one. It's a fantastic drive. The price increase might not have hit over there yet. What am I doing? Lol, your streams got to catch them all. That's what I'm trying to do. It's cheap compared to the other ones. Well, there you go. There's your guidance right there. Not gonna lie, I'm laughing a lot because the only game he could run on his laptop was like South Park: The Stick of Truth, and I'm gonna bombard him with games on Steam for him to play. Like, you will play more games now that you can. Spiritually grabbing him by the collar and shaking him. Yeah. No, I get that. I get that, especially knowing what you're running. Like, you're like, no, you don't know how good you got it. You need to enjoy this. I feel that. I do. Okay, I'm very tired, very hungry. I need to clean up in here and get some food. Also, my girlfriend's getting off of work very soon. So, y'all came and hung out on a day I never stream. I almost never stream on Fridays. Thank you. You can expect more stuff like this coming up soon. Especially, I'm doing a PC building stream coming soon. I got to clean up this whole studio to do it, but that's why it's been delayed a bit. That's coming up soon. So, yeah, be prepared to jump in if you see a random stream. It's not just Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. There's going to be more streaming going on here pretty soon. In the meantime, thank you so much for hanging out on this special launch day stream. It was really fun. I hope to catch you guys on Sunday, 8 p.m. Central for PCs and Pokemon, all that stuff. We're going to raid my friend Bastion Blue, who is currently doing Map Rando. And she's super cool. So say hi to her for me. Well, you don't have to do it for me. I'm going to say hi too. But let's go raid. Thank you guys for joining. I'll catch you on Sunday. Until then, take care.
Let's go, nerds!